Hello beautiful people and welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. This is Tarot Talk. These are Tarot Tings and I'm your host Boogie down Bronx, and I am here to take care of the collective. So this is a pick a card reading for the full lunar eclipse moon, strawberry moon on Friday in Sagittarius, I believe. It's in Sagittarius. But yeah, so these are the piles. This is an amethyst point, which is pile 1. This is an aura aqua quartz, which is pile 2. And then you have the rose quartz point. So all 3 are quartz of different natures. But yeah, you can take a minute to pause the video. These 3 piles are for patrons only. So the description for that will be in the description box down below. And they're part of each of these 3 piles, so they still go with 1, 2, 3 for those piles. But these are like timing focused, so if you're thinking about knowing when an event's going to occur in your life, then those are for patrons. But the rest of this will be on YouTube. Those are bonus messages for patrons, so if you want to be a patron, you can sign up. But yeah, take a moment to breathe. You can pick more than 1 pile. I wouldn't recommend picking all 3 because the messages might contradict, but pick 1 or 2 that resonate with you the most. Okay, but more likely 1. All right, so going to now move into the video. So you guys, we have a lot of ground to cover. I am going to take the camera off of my face so you can see the cards better for this pick a pile. So just wanted to be like, hey, okay. So here we go. There's a lot of information. I have not looked at these piles yet. I don't know what's under here, so it's going to be a surprise to you and I. So we're going to start with pile 1. If you chose pile 1, the amethyst point. All right. Happy Pride Month. I got my Pride nails on. But yeah, so let's look and see what we have here. So the first thing I want to cover is the first card here is the message from the moon. This is from my moon oracle. No, my moonology oracle. That's exactly what it's called. So that's the name of that deck. Moonology oracle. You can buy it on Amazon. But yeah, so this is the message from the moon that you know, the overall message of the energy for y'all who have chosen pile 1. This is, it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. So even though we are harnessing the energies of the lunar eclipse and the full moon, some of you might have an Aries moon, or to harness the power in full, you need to embody the sign of Aries. So you could have Aries placements, heavy Aries in your chart, sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mercury, whatever, even Mars. Aries is going into Mars, or Mars going into Aries rather, I think around June 26th. And so we are going to be feeling the momentum of this building up, this buildup of the Aries energy. So if you have Aries in your chart, whether you have Aries in your chart or not, if you chose this pile for the lunar eclipse, it is encouraging you to take action now on whatever it is you're trying to do. Okay, now is the time to take action. That is the message that the moon has for you. All right, new moon. Now, for the full moons are usually about releasing. So I pulled 2 cards for each pile, what you guys need to surrender. So for pile 1, what you guys need to surrender, the first card that came out for you was focusing on surrendering resentments at this time. Okay, this card says, resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations in your life. So you are going to be feeling resentments from the past coming up within you, but this is an opportunity to finally heal those resentments. So in the past, you might have possibly suppressed those resentments a lot, or every time they come up, you just suppress them, or you just try to block them out, or you like, oh, you need to hold this grudge. You need to stay angry because you don't want this person to win. You don't want this person to feel like they got over on you. You don't want this person to feel like they have control. But know that is only poisoning you. That is blocking a lot of blessings from coming into your life. So try not to hold that grudge. If you find yourself getting angry, you know, or trying to stay angry, that is more than likely a resentment that you're holding on to that needs to be let go of. Or maybe you didn't grieve properly over something that happened, or maybe you're still angry at yourself for something you've done. But this is the perfect time if you are trying to fully forgive yourself or trying to fully forgive another person. This is the perfect time to let go of that resentment. This is the perfect time to focus on writing down affirmations that focus on releasing anger, releasing resentment, or if there was closure you never gotten. This is the time to release that. Then you have surrender to trust. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident you have chosen the right path. So surrendering to trust, releasing any mistrust of your own decisions is going to be very important for you guys who chose this pile. I'm getting a sense that those of you that chose this pile have a hard time trusting yourself and your own decisions. You look for a lot of outside validation from other people. But this card is a reminder that the answers that you seek are inside of you already. And so any outside validation shouldn't fully determine your own decision, but should only confirm what you already know. All right, so trust yourself more. At this time, surrender that. Surrender any mistrust. So those are your first two messages. I gotta get a sip of water. It's very hot. All right, so now let's look at what's gonna be revealed to you guys. It's in love, especially. And anything else that's, who else is going to be involved here? What else you need to know? Okay. Nice. Nice. Okay. So I know you can't see everything here, but I will be lifting up the cards to show you, because this is my first time looking at these cards myself. So with love, I feel like you're going to be seeing revealed, it's nothing bad here at all. You're going to be seeing that whatever seed you're planting, whatever you're putting an effort into, is the effort that you're going to see reflected back. Because you have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So I do feel like you guys are guided on a certain path right now. Pathway card. You are being guided on a certain path. Whether this is you're on a path that you are single right now and you have to lay the groundwork for that single foundation for yourself. Trying to actively do the work that you need to do for whenever you do get into a relationship. Because maybe you know, maybe you don't know. Whatever you're doing now isn't just about you. Whatever patterns, unhealthy habits, whatever you're trying to transform now or transmute now or unlearn toxic behaviors, that is not just affecting you, that is affecting your generations after you, your family, your legacy, your line. Okay, so keep that in mind. You're going to be seeing 444 as a sign from the universe at this time during the eclipse. Actually, this looks like a full moon on this card, which is interesting. So when you see 444, that represents your hard work and determination is creating blessed foundations for the future. So you also have here for what's hidden from you and then what will be revealed. So you have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So I do feel like with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, you are going to be unlearning a lot of unhealthy patterns that have been passed down from generation to generation and cutting those out. With this scythe here, this is a Lenormand deck. This is not tarot, so it might look funny. But yeah, cutting things out. I feel like what's hidden from you, you're going to see that maybe the foundations that have been laid before you are not working anymore. So you have to transmute that. Maybe you're the chosen one for your family, from your ancestors, to change the way things are going. So you could have come from a very abusive background with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, or you could have come from a poor family or a rough neighborhood. And so now you are seeing, you're taking the mistakes of your family members in your past, you're taking what they didn't do right, or what they couldn't do for themselves or for you, and you are transmuting that. Knight of Pentacles. You are slowly but surely working towards something more stable and solid for your future. Okay, because maybe you thought you didn't know how bad it was. So during this full moon, you could have realized how rough your family had it, your grandparents had it, your great-grandparents had it. You could have found out more about your ancestry. Maybe that, you know, just some misfortunes that they had, or deeper about slavery, or you're just learning a lot more about the foundations that you had set before you were not that stable, and you're feeling the call to change that. You're feeling the call to be better. You know, you could have had abusive parents. You could have had, you know, unstable family life, an unstable background. And so now you're feeling like, okay, well, I need to make the effort. I need to set an example for my children whenever I have them, or if I have them now, I need to set an example for them. I need to lead by example. I need to be the father or mother that my father or mother wasn't to me. So remember that 444 means you are setting solid foundations. So what's hidden from you is that you might have, your family dynamic might be very broken right now, or it was broken, or there could be some money hidden from you with your family that you didn't see previously. And now you're working towards building a better legacy for yourself and your future. Okay. And I feel like it's starting with some relationships that you have now, or now your path is clear on what you need to do to get that foundation. Other signs you'll be seeing is 666, not a devil number. Raise your vibration, choose peace and harmony in your thoughts and with others. So 666 maybe shows that you need to realign the way that you're thinking about other people, especially if you're coming from a place of hatred or anger or resentment, like it says here. If I can pick up the card. Resentments. So when you see these sixes, you might be focusing on the wrong thoughts. Pay attention to your thoughts. You have the thoughts card here. Your thoughts are very, very powerful, more than you know. So the more you send out negative thoughts towards other people or about yourself, the more you amplify those things. So try to keep your vibration up by sending happiness, sending love to people that you know, maybe have ill feelings towards or you're angry at. Bless them. Bless those who curse you. Bless yourself. What will be revealed to you, you will be getting to know somebody on a deeper level here, I feel like. And then with the chemistry card, the more you make the effort in your relationship, or the more you make the effort with yourself, whatever it is that you feel called to change and make more effort in, it is going to increase the chemistry with you and those around you the more that you do that. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So maybe you're opening up to somebody about your past, about your childhood, about your family, about things that weren't right in your childhood. And this deepens the bond between you two. For some of you also, you might get some type of gift with the bouquet, or you might get invited somewhere even around this time. So that's all I have here for pile 1. For what you need to know, surrender, and what the full moon is going to be showing you the most. For many of you, it's going to be reflecting a lot on your family background and revealing some things to you maybe that you didn't know, or how you can lay a better foundation based on what you know about your family and your past for your future. All right, next, the aqua, what did I say? Aqua aura quartz. Very beautiful stone. I just got this actually. Aqua aura. All right, gotta take a little sip of water again. Now, do I want to put yeah, I think I was just gonna wait until the end and do that separate. Yeah, okay, never mind. All right, so here we go. All right, let's start here. So the message that the moon has for you for Friday, the eclipse, says, new moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. So I think Mercury is actually in Cancer right now. You might have a Cancer Mercury or a Cancer moon, or just have Cancer placements if you chose the second pile. You and your loved ones are safe. So this card is a reminder that if you have been worried about family that you are not close with physically right now, or your loved ones, or you're kind of worried about yourself, your relationships, your children, this is an indicator that you and your loved ones are going to be safe. You are safe. You are looked over. You are cared for at this time with the new moon in Cancer. Or some things are going to come to fruition for you guys around that time. So now, those of you who chose pile 2, what you need to surrender. The first card is surrender and release. Surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and ecstasy there. So you need to release being in the house. Get outside if you can. Get out in nature. You need to replenish there. You need to ground yourself. You need to feel the healing vibrations of the trees, of the grass, of the air. It's very healing. More than you know, especially if you have issues with your root chakra. Your root chakra has to do with your connection to Mother Earth. It has to do with you feeling safe in your environment. It has to do with you feeling grounded. So if you have been feeling irritable or unsafe in your environment, not grounded, you need to get outside, hug a tree, I don't know, pick up a rock, something, and just hold it and just breathe outside, because that is what is going to help you become more grounded and connected to Earth. Next, for those of you who chose pile 2, surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember, you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that comes from just being you. So you're needing to release any of those limiting beliefs that you are not magical, or maybe you need to dim your light for other people, or you need to kind of lower yourself to meet people where they're at. So you might not be feeling the most worthy or the most magical right now. You might be kind of looking at other people and saying, wow, they got this more than me. They're better at this than me. Even if you're not feeling like your best self, try to acknowledge, or take a few more moments throughout your day to acknowledge the magic and the uniqueness that you have, from your quirks, from the things that other people might find strange or weird. That is you. There's magic in that, and somebody needs that in their life. Okay, so needing to release and surrender to the magic of who you are. So let's see what else is going to be revealed to you guys in love. Okay, let's see. Wow, pile 2, this is looking pretty good. For those of you who chose this pile, I see like your home environment and your community, you could definitely have Cancer placements, is going to be very significant to you. So in regards to love, the first card you have is passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. I do feel like this time is going to bring a lot of passion out of you with whoever you're connecting with. I do see at this time, for many of you, you are going to learn, either you're going to get connected with a life partner, or some of you could get engaged around this time, because you have wedding. The situation involves marriage, and then you have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So I do feel like a new soul contract will be revealed to you. A soulmate of some kind is coming towards you. Okay, so some signs that you are going to be receiving if you chose pile 2 will be, sorry, green, the color green, prosperity, health, and abundance. So this is a sign you'll be receiving in regards to the full moon lunar eclipse, is the color green. So I feel like for y'all who chose this pile, needing to focus on wearing more green, eating more green foods, carrying more green stones, like this one I have right now. So because green, if you practice color therapy, which is looking at certain colors for long periods of time and using it to release certain chemicals in your brain and create certain feelings and reactions, green is a great one for you guys. And this will also heal your heart chakra. So I feel like for many of you guys, what you're needing to do right now, you and pile 1 kind of had a similar message, was getting connected with a community, or not really. Theirs is more focused on family. But I kind of feel like yours is the same in that sense, but theirs was more so foundations. Yours, I feel like, is just connecting with people that uplift you in that way and make you feel like you're a part of a community here, because you have, because I asked who's involved, who will you be involved with this full moon or this eclipse, or who will be highlighted for you. And so this could be hitting your, I think it's 4th house. Is it 4th house? Is that the house of home life? Could be. Interesting. But you have the house card, and then you have community here, and these are from 2 different decks. And then here you have the 10 of Cups. So I do feel like your long-term happiness is going to be highlighted after this lunar eclipse, and community will be involved heavily for you. All right, so getting connected with a community that makes you feel very uplifted, very happy and safe, or could be while you're doing some community work, you might meet a soulmate, or you have a soul contract to a community type of environment, such as doing charity work, donation-based services, helping people, find homes, or you could work with like the homeless, you could work with in shelters, something like that if you chose pile 2. But I'm just getting a strong sense of community will be very highlighted for you after this full moon, and finding the community that you're plugged into. So this is what will be revealed. So if you didn't feel like you had a community to connect with, you will be seeing that this is right around, it's all around you. Or if you were looking for a life partner, maybe this will also be revealed to you after this full moon. What's hidden from you is the Ace of Cups. So if you are looking for a new love or a new relationship or a respark, a new emotional situation, that's revealed, that's hidden from you right now. So meaning you can't really see it yet, but there is going to be a new burst of passion, abundance, focus on your prosperity, abundance, health, your community, and a new emotional situation. Now, on the other side of the spectrum, you also have the Coffin card, and you have the Wasp card, Jealousy. So I see this in 2 ways. So first, for the Coffin card, you also have this man here. So with the Coffin card, there could be an ending. There could be an ending or a death in regards to a community. Either a community around, like a group of people around you, could be a death in your community, or someone that you are close to or friends with this card. I have to read it as I see it. So, keep that in mind. Just be aware of that. Or there is an ending or a transition happening within your community at this time. Okay, there's some type of ending or transition happening around you. Could be with a male or a masculine figure in your life, but there is a transition or an ending in your community, or in regards to someone in your community. And then with the Jealousy card, another sign to be aware of is wasps. Seeing wasps does indicate jealousy sometimes, or it will be a symbol for you from the universe. Could be jealousy within your community, or if you are doing things to help the community, especially with the movement or the protests, there is going to be envy and jealousy around you. So be very mindful about who you share information with, who you share certain things with. You don't need to share everything with everybody, what you're doing, especially if you're trying to help a lot of people. Be careful about who you tell things to personally. All right. And or this could be on your end as well. So if you have been jealous or envious, that is a lower vibrational feeling. It is still a natural human reaction and emotion, but you want to try your best not to get caught up in that vibration for too long, or needing to look at yourself and say, hey, I'm awesome too. I have my own qualities and strengths that I have. Okay, so that's it there. Thank you, pile 2. Now we're moving on to pile 3, the rose quartz point. Let me spray a little more because the energies are heavy here. All right, so let's see the message from the full moon. All right, emotions are running high. Okay. Wow. All right. So interesting enough, we have the supermoon card here. Is this a supermoon? I think this might be a supermoon that we're in right now, or going into. But anyway, the message from the moon, the solar eclipse, the lunar eclipse on Friday is emotions are running high. As we know, your emotions are going to be amplified a lot. All right. Whatever emotion it is. So this could be anger, this could be passion, this could be depression, this could be sadness, this could be melancholy, this can be anything. But know that emotions will be running high. So whatever you do, try to ground yourself first before you make any decisions while your emotions are high like that. What needs to be released? You need to release negative thinking, and you need to release low self-esteem. This supermoon, not supermoon, I don't know if it's supermoon or not, but this eclipse is going to be perfect for those of you who chose the 3rd pile to release negative thinking and release any self-esteem issues you might have. All right, so negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say, thank you for sharing, and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. So needing to get out of staying in a negative mindset about yourself or about things you think about. So needing to change the way that you say things out loud, like needing to, instead of saying, oh, I'm broke, or I don't have this, oh, I don't have that ever, needing to say, I will always have enough, I am able, I am capable, I will be positive, I will be as positive as I can today. And also not spewing that negativity outward, or expressing that to other people, because it does hold an energy of a low vibration when you spew negative thoughts or you say a lot of negativity. Next, you have surrender low self-esteem. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. So your self-esteem is going to be highlighted in some way over the next few days and even up to the next few weeks after this. But if you have any self-esteem issues, you have low self-worth, try to identify exactly where that comes from, like work from the root of that and build up. See how you can adjust, and getting to the root and the source of where those issues might have come from. For a lot of us, it's come from our childhood, from our caregivers, from relationships, friendships. But yeah, identifying that and working on building yourself up, saying positive affirmations and things about yourself in the exact area where you face self-esteem issues at. So what's going to be revealed to you from the supermoon, the full moon, whatever you want to call it? Okay. For some, it does have to do, something has to do with a maternal figure, perhaps. But those of you who chose this pile, you are going through a transformation of some kind, especially inward. But yeah, so in love, what will be revealed to you? Have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Okay, so for some of you who chose this pile, I do sense that you are separated from someone right now, or you are going to be going through a separation from someone. This is more than likely a soulmate. Yes, this is a soulmate connection, but there is a separation that is needed to happen between you two at this time. you have trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. So whether you're the one who is initiating this separation or not, even though it is a soulmate connection, we know soulmates are not always meant to last with us forever. They're not all romantic. We still go through separations with our soulmates. But anyway, yeah, so do expect a separation, but at this time, what you need to do is to trust as much as you can. Trust the universe, whatever higher being you believe in. Trust that everything will be okay, and that you will be okay, and that this is all happening for a reason, and you are being divinely guided. That's what I'm feeling like here. So now some signs you will be receiving for this full moon is 333. Trinity, mind, body, and soul. You are in the zone. Express your true, authentic self. So when you see 333, some of your self-esteem issues might stem from you not fully expressing yourself in your most authentic way. Similar to kind of like what Pal 2 had about surrendering to the magic of who you are. You guys have surrendered low self-esteem, so maybe your self-esteem revolves around you speaking your truth. Your throat chakra might be blocked. Okay, so what's hidden from you right now with the Queen of Cups upright? Some of you are spiritual workers. Some of you are very intuitive, highly psychic, or have psychic abilities. With this Queen of Cups upright for what's hidden from you right now. So maybe you're not really in tune with that yet, or maybe you don't have a lot of confidence in yourself yet for that type of gift, or to really embrace it. So this could be you want to do tarot, or you want to do some other type of spiritual work or healing in some way, but you're not embracing it as much as you could be or you should be. But embrace this, okay? Some of you, this has to do with, this could be, what is it called? This could be for some of you creating an OnlyFans with the Lily card, because this is sexual energy. Could be sex work. Maybe you have a calling for that in some way, or something along those lines. Something along those lines with your sexuality. For some of you, this is about your sexuality. Either wanting to embrace your feminine side more, or trying to balance that out. But with the 333 card, this shows that you need to get in touch and embrace your sexuality, or your gifts, or whatever your most authentic self is, whatever you feel the most yourself to do, or in regards to. Okay, but for many of you, this is about your sexuality. All right, so I do see that is what's hidden from you right now, but what will be revealed to you is you taking action towards that. Another thing I see here with this Queen of Cups, this could be a feminine energy in your life, or someone who has a lot of emotion for you, or you have a lot of emotion for them. Could be a mother even. But if you haven't been talking to them, or if you haven't heard from them, with this Knight of Swords, this person could come towards you very aggressively after this full moon for some reason, or very quickly with some sharp words, if that makes sense. Or this is how you're charging towards this person. So keep that in mind as well. Okay. But yeah, and then you have the seashell protection. So you might see seashells in your dreams, or just randomly. That represents that you're being protected and watched over. But yeah, I do see a lot of healing and transformation is happening. It could be with your what is this called? Could be transmuting sexual energy or trauma, sexual trauma that you experienced. Maybe you're transforming in that way, or you are changing in your sexuality, like I said. And then you have the gift, and then you have journey for what's involved here, what you can expect after this supermoon. So you are going to be going on a journey of some kind, or traveling, or this is like a literal journey within you that you're going on. So it could be a spiritual journey, could be like I said, a journey with experimenting on your sexuality, could be just a new path you're taking in your life, Could be literally traveling to a new place. Some of you traveling on a train to get to where you're going, cross seas, relocating, but you will have a gift given to you, or you will experience a gift of some kind on this journey after this full moon here. All right, so that's all that I have here for you guys for these 3 pickup piles. The rest of this will be on my Patreon. That part's only for them. So if you want to subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. If you want to do extra support for me, I greatly appreciate it on my Patreon. That's all I have for you guys. I am at tarotbybronx on everything.